For the most part, I enjoyed my time with Ghostwire Tokyo quite a bit. Once you get access to more powers and abilities, it's quite fun to be able to just navigate your way around the city like some sort of mystical cross between Batman, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Being able to just glide around effortlessly, and if your glide isn't quite enough to reach somewhere, typically this is the one time my grapple doesn't actually work. I'll try and do it for a video. You can just nope out of there. Combat is pretty basic. You've got 3 elemental attacks, you've got a bunch of items you can use. Knocking people down will let you take them out, otherwise you want to expose their core. I'm powerful enough at this point that I can just kind of kill enemies without having to worry about cores. But combat is merely serviceable. Like, I was never really that interested in any of the combat I was doing. It does at least look fancy. It's stylish.
Yeah, you're killing.
But the combat is not the main draw. Which is kind of a shame for a game about, using your hands to throw mystical energy at people and then rip their souls up their body to destroy them. The story's pretty decent, the characters are interesting, it's well told, there's a lot of side missions to do. The side missions have good stories and they cover a lot of nice little urban legends and bits of mythology and stuff like that, and folklore, and they're enjoyable to do, they have tangible rewards. My main complaints with the game are that it feels like it was designed by 2 people who hate each other's guts, because there's a lot of things in it that just feel very at odds with each other. Like, there are a lot of collectibles in this game. There's 240,000 souls to get, and 15,000 of them are locked away behind parades, which the game trains you to think are going to kill you instantly if they touch you, but they're actually a collection of optional boss encounters. So that's dumb. A bunch of the areas of the map have a list of the things you can find in them, like Jizo statues and Tanuki, which are otherwise quite difficult to track down using just your eyes. Many of these shrines have offering boxes, which I think I could just turn on here. So if these shrines have an offering box, you can get a blessing, which will help you to pin those down on the map. So like I can pay 500 bucks and have a Jizo statue or Tanuki marked on the map, then go and tick it off the list. A lot of the shrines don't have offering boxes, so the only way to find the things that are hidden in them is with detective vision, which covers about a 50-meter radius and not only highlights the things you're looking for, but also ammunition sources. Like all of these floating objects can be destroyed for ammo for your various elements, and money boxes. So when you're trying to track down a treasure or a statue or a tanuki, and all you can rely on is detective vision and about 17 million different icons pop up, it can be kind of tricky to narrow down which one is the thing you're actually looking for. That could be better. Like if you're going to have an in-game method for people to find collectibles, let people find the collectibles using the in-game method for all of them, not just some of them. I still had to resort to guides online to find things like all the voice logs, and there's things about finding all the food items, and there's a lot of busy work in here. Like, because those stupid parades stopped me from getting 100% of the spirits to get the last trophies for the game, I spent 5 hours over the last 2 days waiting them to spawn in real time, because they don't spawn except for about maybe half an hour, 45 minutes or so. Of just sitting, playing the game solo, sitting on a box in Superior Scramble, and reading comic books, because there was nothing else for me to do. I'd already completed everything else on the list because I didn't know about the stupid parades. That kind of sapped my enjoyment a fair bit. When I actually got round to it, like I actually finished the game like an hour and 15 minutes when I was actually able to get all the spirits and get done with it. If not for stuff like that, this would be an easy to recommend because it's an enjoyable game to play. But with those kind of caveats of the tedious platinum, too many collectibles, and a lot of filler, it's worth picking up on sale. I mean, I grabbed it for 16 quid. I think it's going to trade in today for about the same price back, so that's probably worth it in my eyes, but I had a good 35 hours with it and a bad 5 hours with it, so if that sounds good to you, then grab it. Thanks for watching.